Uh, so I'm pretty new to my Lead Gen Secret. I've been a member for almost a week now. So do you have, so like, what would you say to me, as a brand new member, some things that you kind of recommend the first couple weeks to get going?
Sure. Well, the thanks for having me. First of all, Jim. The easiest thing to do is to use My Lead Gen Secret and start promoting it to the leads they give you. So they have a built-in mailer, and they give you 100 leads a day. I would recommend promoting to those leads. Try to get your first sale. Once you get your first sale, you're going to go from 100 leads to 200 leads, and so that's what I recommend people do until they get their first sale. Is definitely to promote it on there. Now I made my first sale my first day, but I was promoting it on social media. I did a video on my Facebook saying, "Hey, I don't know what this thing is. It looks kind of a little fishy, but it looks interesting, and so I'm going to try it out and see what it does." And I thought I'd share it with you because it's just too good of a deal. And so a couple people signed up, and those people are still with me now, and they're very active in the group still. And so it's really interesting that some people take that leap of faith with you because you're sharing your journey, even though you have no results to speak of. You found something, and so that's one way that I recommend people do it is they share that, hey, I found this thing, it looks interesting. Let's collaborate on it, see if we can both have some success with it, see if we can figure out what works with it. And so that's kind of the route I took. Is I started promoting it on social media. I started promoting it, using the leads that they give me every day, and I started making sales my first day, and it's basically been every day since. I've been in. This is the start of my third month. I started May 15th, and I think it's August 15th right now as we record this. So basically, 90 days I've been in this, and I've been making sales pretty much every day from the system, and now it's just starting to explode. And so once you start getting a real downline under you, other people start growing the business for you, and you start getting residual income from that, and it just kind of takes off. And I can log in and share kind of the growth of how that's happened and stuff like that too, if that would be helpful to you or helpful to your audience.
Yeah, yeah. Let's take a look.
So I'll share my screen here. Feel free to ask any questions,
Okay.
and then let me know when you see my screen here. So you should be seeing it.
Got it.
So here I am. I'm
So
on the login screen for my lead gen secret. Sorry, were you gonna ask a question there?
yeah, I was just wondering, are you promoting my Lead Gen Secret to these leads or other stuff or both?
Primarily, I'll promote my lead gen secret to these leads. I've made a dozen or so sales directly to the My Lead Gen Secret leads, just promoting My Lead Gen Secret to them and using the email swipes they provide me. Those are ones that I've been able to track to the leads. There might be a handful of other ones that I didn't know for sure, but those are the ones that I was able to find the customer information and find them in the list and find them in the leads that they give me every day from the mailer. So I'm going to log in here. And so, we mentioned that you get 100 leads a day. Once you get, a referral, you get another 100 leads. So you go from 100 to 200 leads a day. You can see, I've been mailing pretty much every day on here. I'm at 18,000, well, probably 700 people now with my Lead Gen Secret, getting some nice clicks and opens from their system. You can see in the leads section, I could download these leads if I wanted to, but they give you some pretty detailed stuff. You get when they signed up, their first name, last name, email, their IP address, their city, state, postal code, country, and lead partner. And almost everyone's from the U.S. I've seen some Canada, I've seen some UK. I think I saw some Australia the other day, but 90 something percent are from the United States from their system, so that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
If I go to mailing system, this is their built-in mailer. It's really easy to do. You just select the leads you want to mail to. I typically select all, and then you just type in your email. So I'll load up one of my existing emails so you guys can see it. And this is actually one of the emails they give you that you can use. And so here's an email. I could just send that out. Well, I'd have to wait 39 minutes, but I could send that out basically right now. There'd be a send button here, and I could send that out to those leads. Now, the perfect timing feature will send it out at what they think is the best time for that person that when they're typically on the internet. And so you can get a lot more opens and clicks that way from their perfect timing feature. So I do recommend using that yourself. If you want to add any images, they've got an image library that you could insert any of these images, or you could insert your own image. So let's say you want to do your own picture, like a photo of yourself in there. You can do that. One of the things that I do is when I do a video update, which I typically do send a video update out to these people every once in a while, I will make a like a GIF or a GIF or how it's pronounced, animated video of what's in my YouTube video, and so that gets more opens and clicks by doing that. And so there's third-party free tools. I think I used Giphy.com for that one to do. So that's a nice little hack to get some more clicks. Let's see, if I go to stats, this will show the mailing stats, like all time, so I can go page by page and kind of see what emails, supposedly work the best on their system from ones that I've sent. So I could go, oh, here's one that, let's see, this one's at 14%. Well, maybe that's one that I should send out again because it's doing better than this one that did 8%, and so on and so forth. If I go to affiliates here, this is where we'll see some of the real results here. So they've got the built-in emails, and what I like about their emails that they already have is I can just click this link here, and that puts it in the mailer. It already has my affiliate link attached, and then I could just click send. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to copy and paste. I don't have to write anything. I could just send that out as is if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Now, if I go, pause this video again, if I go and look at my downline, you'll see that I have 178 active members right now in my Lead Gen Secret. And so if I look at a lot of growth that's happened in this week and last week. So if I look at this week so far, I've had 42 people join, and last week was 27. So we're finally kind of figuring out what's working and how to really grow this. This month so far, 73 people. But if I look at last month, now granted my son was visiting from China last month, so that was part of this, but I only had 39 referrals last month. So we're halfway into the month, and we're almost double what I was at for the whole month. So if we look at commissions here, what I love about this, you get paid down commissions 5 levels. So you get $5 per month on your first year. Maybe I should show my downline here real quick to give your audience an idea here. I'll open up a calculator so we can do this for everyone watching. So we got 61 people times $5 a month. Okay, that's 305. That's nothing to sneeze at. You got 68 people. You get $4 a month on your second tier. So times 4, that's 272. Plus I think it was 305. So that's 577. Then we have 36 people on my third tier times 3 equals 108. Plus the 577 is 685. Then we've got 11 people times the 2 equals 22. Plus 577, 599. And then we've got the, I must have missed one here. 2 people times 1, that's $2 there. So I mean, we're over $600 a month right there, just in residual passive income from this. Now I know there's going to be people that drop off. There's going to be other people that join, but that's looking pretty cool. From the basically doing this for a very short amount of time. That takes care of some utility bills or a car payment or something. It's pretty nice. So if I look at my all-time commissions here, we're looking at $2,884 from something I spent $30 for a setup fee and $30 a month to join. Now I did buy their master email swipes, which was another $30, but I mean I don't have much invested in this for the amount of money that's made already. This is looking to be a pretty good investment.
Yeah, and that's just my Lead Gen Secret. That's not sales you've gotten from promoting Warrior Plus products or your own products or that kind of thing, right?
That's correct. Like, so, I obviously have my own other email list, so I make money from those too. So, I mean, this is just my Lead Gen Secret, just promoting their affiliate program. I've promoted other things to my Lead Gen Secret leads, and I've made money with it. Some things are hit and miss. It's really going to be a matter of figuring out what works and what doesn't. And, even just the last couple of weeks, I've noticed that I've been learning more and more and more with this. So I really think that things are going to accelerate a lot faster now that I've found a few things that work and kind of stick with those things, because that'll give me the ability to scale, and then I'm helping my downline, such as yourself, learn those things too, because it only benefits me if you guys make additional sales too, and you can pass it on to your downline, and they can make more sales, and we'll just grow together. That's really what it's all about.
Yeah. And then, so in addition to this mailer, are you putting these leads into like another autoresponder, or what are you doing there?
So I do that. I haven't been sharing the results from that with this. Like, this is just mailing out to the system, mailing out via their mailer and sharing on social media. Because I know it's kind of an advanced topic, putting it into your own system. But yes, in the Facebook group that you're a member of, we have some training on how to set up your own self-hosted autoresponder, how to import the leads that you get from MyLeadGenSecret every day, so the 100 or 200 leads a day that you're getting. And then we do something really cool, and I think you've participated in a few of these already. We do what's a lead swap, where we've
Yeah.
been able, this past week, we did 116,000 leads. So the members of the group all contributed their leads. I put them all together in one massive spreadsheet. I get rid of any duplicates, and then I clean them using a service called Clean13, which gets rid of any of the bad email addresses, like if there are typos, or if people tend to complain or unsubscribe, or just not a good email to be mailing. It gets rid of all those people, and then I send that back to everyone who participated. And I think last week we had about 60 people participate in that swap. We've got a group of 350 or 360 people right now, but 60 of them or so participated in that lead swap. They got those leads back, and now they're able to mail those leads. They can import them into their own autoresponder. They could do like custom audiences on, say, Facebook ads with those leads, and then basically retarget people, get cheap traffic that way. There's a bunch of ad networks you could do that kind of stuff on. So there's some really cool things that people are doing with that. Plus, it makes a nice bonus for people, because anyone in the group, I'm letting them, use the group as a bonus to get more people in their downline. So if you want to, use the group as a way to get people to sign up for My Lead Gen Secret under you, go for it, because we can have some really powerful people in there. There's people in there that are brand new to internet marketing, all the way to making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures a year from online marketing, and they're sharing their tips and secrets, and everyone's on a pretty even playing field. We're all experimenting with new things, and we're all sharing what's working, what's not working, and trying to avoid pitfalls, and just trying to pull everyone up together. And it's been a really fun experiment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been there's so much great information in there. So, Reed, would you say, I mean, this is a good time to get into My Lead Gen Secret and, promote it, and that there's still sort of runway in front of you in terms of, selling this and promoting it and stuff, or is it, is this still sort of early?
I think it's very early on. I first started seeing some stuff about it late April, early May, is when I first got on my radar. I guess it had been out a little bit before then, but I hadn't really seen anything for it. And I'm looking at my downline, and the names that I'm seeing in there, I'm seeing different product creators that I know they're going to start putting out an info product on Warrior Plus or JVZoo or something like that, and then we're going to just see a massive infusion of people. So we're going to see a lot of interest, I think, in another month or two, when some of those guys kind of figure out that this works and they can make money with it, and then they're going to, I'm sure someone's going to create an info product and get a bunch of people to promote it, and then we're going to see an influx of probably thousands of members into My Lead Gen Secret, people that are really excited about it, and then it's just going to grow from there. I think there's tons of opportunity. I don't know how many members there are exactly. I've seen affiliate links, and the only affiliate links I've seen have been 4 digits long. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming there's under 10,000 members. I'm also assuming there's probably not like a affiliate ID 1 and 2 and 3 and stuff like that. They probably started somewhere in the maybe a couple hundred or a couple thousand range, just to make it seem like there were some active participants in it, because most people don't start at 0 when they do their own private program. So I don't know how many there are, but I don't think there's that many paying customers considering how many people I already have in my downline. I know there's another guy. He's shared his downline. He's got like 800 or 900 people, and he's probably the big fish in My Lead Gen Secret right now. I think he's made 9,000 something in 60 days, And so that was a video update he did a while back because I know he signed up before me, and so he's made just a killing with it. And I've seen some other people that have some pretty big downlines too, of a couple hundred people. I haven't really seen anything bigger than that, so I haven't seen anyone that has like 10,000 people in their downline or anything. But I
Yeah.
think that's something that we're gonna see in the next year or two. That we're gonna see some people that definitely a lot of people having 100 people in their downline, but there's probably going to be people that have 1,000 or 2,000 or maybe even more people in their downline. I just feel that there's so much opportunity for this. I mean, not only do internet marketers need this, but business opportunity type people want this. Anyone that does any network marketing, they want it. I mean, I've been doing some paid advertising where I'm targeting people that are looking for leads for different network marketing things, and I'm promoting My Lead Gen Secret to them because it's a natural fit. Because if they're, let's say they're in Amway or Melaleuca or something like that, they want something to promote that to those people. They want to be able to get in touch with people and promote Amway to them. And so
Yeah.
My Lead Gen Secret is just a kind of a backdoor way to give them what they need because they need leads, they need traffic, and so they're definitely interested in signing up and buying My Lead Gen Secret and other things like that because they need that service.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right. There's tons of potential, it seems like. So, and then, the last question I had, it just seems like there's a fair amount of skepticism about it, right? And, I know from like inside the group and my own personal experience, I just had my first sale of my Lead Gen Secret day before
Awesome, congrats.
yesterday. Um, but, there are people who are not maybe as experienced with internet marketing and email marketing as you are making sales, and you and I both see that in the group and elsewhere, but would you agree?
There's a ton of skepticism. I mean, I was super skeptical. I mean, we can even go to their page here. It's a little scummy looking. I mean, I'll be upfront about it. It's a little like too good to be true sounding, total biz op. But I mean, that's their market. They're going after the biz op, leads the biz op market where, a lot of people don't really know anything about, marketing in general, and they just buy something that gets them excited. And so, yeah, I was turned off by that. I'm sure a lot of people are, and I think a lot of people like the red flags go up for it. And then, I watched a bunch of review videos. I scoured the internet looking at stuff. I'd seen some people that I knew that had posted that they were in it, and I asked them some questions if they had made any money with the, actually mailing the leads, and, if they had any, success tips for it. And people told me that they were having success with it. And I'm like, okay, I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, it's only $60. You pay the $30 setup fee, $30 a month to be a member. I was like, well, I could sign up for a month, and if it turns out to be a total scam, I could charge it back. I bought through American Express. They pretty much side with the consumer anytime. And so I was like, it's only $60. I can gamble with that. Let's see what happens. There's tons of traffic methods that I've done. In fact, that day, I'd had a Google ad campaign that I thought I had set for $5 a day. I ended up spending 50 and had zero opt-ins, zero sales, nothing from it. And I was like, well, gee, I just burned through $50 on Google Ads.
Yeah.
Basically would have paid for a month of My Lead Gen Secret. I might as well just try it. It's like I could easily, I'm sure I'm going to get better results than what I got from that.
Looks like there's a problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
The mic's
Google Home just went off. So basically, I figured, what the heck, I'll sign up, I'll try it out, and I started seeing sales my first day. Granted, I understand that I have a following and I have a bit of a reputation online, and so that's not realistic. I don't feel that people are going to jump in and day one they're going to make sales. It's not going to happen. I know there's people in the group that this is their first sale they've ever made, and it might have taken them a month or two, or maybe 3 months to make that first sale, but they started mailing their leads every day. They started participating in the group, and they learned from other people in the group. They started sharing their journey on Facebook, and then they make their first sale. Once they see that they've made their first sale, oftentimes they share that they made a sale, and that second sale comes in, that third sale comes in, that fourth sale comes in. It really starts to grow, and it just has this snowball effect. And people get that level of confidence of, gee, hey, this works. I can actually make money on the internet. And I think a lot of people, they've got maybe an unsupportive spouse, or they've got unsupportive family members that are kind of like, oh yeah, you're gonna make money on the internet, and you're gonna fall down that rabbit hole again, and that's a shame because there's so many people that I think could make their first money online just with My Lead Gen Secret, and then snowball this into job replacing income. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't been at this very long, and I'm already seeing several hundred a month from My Lead Gen Secret, and I only see that going up. I mean, I fully expect I'm going to add a zero onto that amount really soon here, and so that's just with how fast it's growing, and with seeing the people in my downline and people that are taking action, and just people that are even brand new to internet marketing. I'm seeing them post in the group pretty often that, hey, I made a sale, or hey, I made another sale, or I've had 10 sales already, that kind of thing, and it's just really cool to see just everyone grow together. And so I think you're at the right place. I think anyone watching this should take action on this. We'll put a link next to this video, and you can sign up under Jim, and I'm sure he'll see your name and invite you into the group, and you can participate in the lead swap and other bonuses we have in there, and would all help you out. I mean, that's really what it's all about. I think to kind of suspend your disbelief on it and give it a shot. I mean, you could easily spend $60 on a night out, going to a bar or going to a restaurant, even going to a movie theater nowadays. You can spend a lot more than that just doing any sort of entertainment, and view this as, hey, this is something that could make me money. I mean, this is almost like going to a casino, if you will, but the house is in your favor. I mean, you own these leads. You've got the mailer you can mail out. You've got the lucrative affiliate program. You've got a team of people that want to help you out. You've got the ability to make money on several different levels from it. I mean, I
Yeah.
just think that this is a no-brainer for people to at least try. This is so much easier than going out and creating your own info product or creating a software product, or just networking with a bunch of other marketers trying to do something. That is hard work. This is so simple. I mean, you don't have to create a website. You don't have to do any paid traffic. You don't
Right.
have to have a social media following. You don't have to do any of that. You can just make money with what they give you. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, hey, thanks, Reed, for answering all these questions and being with me. So I really appreciate it, and I'm sure the viewers do too. So,
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jim. And anyone watching this, click that link, get signed up. You'll get signed up under Jim, who's under me, and we'll get you into the group, and we'll all help you out. Make sure that you see some success with My Lead Gen Secret.
all right.